Peace, love, and light, y'all. You already know who it is. It's your goddess, Janae Alexandra. And welcome back to Sacred Lotus Tarot. All right, so let's get to your message for today. What is the message for my collective spirit? Holy Spirit. Thank you. So, oh no, someone's going through a tower moment. But you know what? It is okay, because when the storm comes, there's a rainbow. All right, so someone is going through a poor lack of self, meaning like you need to get back in tune with yourself so you can get back in alignment with your abundance that you think you're lacking, right? People are feeling like they made some poor financial decisions, lacking balance in their life. Someone probably is trying to get something granted to them, but you need to get back into balance. And through that balance, honestly, you will find what you need. You will get what you need. Basically meaning like you need to get more in tune with yourself. You have to get more in tune with yourself. Get in alignment with what you love. Get in alignment with what you love to do. Start doing certain things. Make your hobbies into a business, Hey, something that you enjoy doing. Get back in focus with your organization. The reason why you're not getting what you need, or what you think you're not getting what you need, is because you're lacking organization, whether it's creating a schedule or routine, something of that nature, right? So I'm seeing that here. Certain things may feel like it's chaotic is only because you had to bring balance to that order. You have to get structured and organized right now. Somebody also might be going through tower moments, meaning like chaos or destruction in their relationships or personal relationships. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. But it's basically ushering the change that you need to grow. That's what I'm seeing here. And then you have the sun. My son. My son. Whoa. Basically, the sun card talks about the freedom that you feel once you start to relieve yourself from the toxic situations or habits that you have with yourself and with others. And you start to feel more comfortable and more relieved in your self-expression. Okay, you start to, like I said, you have to dive deeper into yourself to see things get balanced out again. If there's too much chaos, the balance is going to bring you back to you. The balance, getting yourself balanced again, is going to give you the moments that you need to get back into yourself. If that makes sense. I need you to understand that your self-expression is very vital in this moment. You tapping back into you. And the reason why these relationships, relationships had to go through this tower moment is because you had to tap back into source, this energy that makes you you. And sometimes these relationships doesn't remind you of your highest version of yourself. It brings you back into a lower state because you possibly met these people at lower states in consciousness, and they were reflecting those things back to you, so I do see after the rain there is the sunshine, happiness, being in your truth and staying open in that truth. Okay, yeah. Less of being a codependent person, but more of releasing yourself from, certain things you need to be protected from. Like stop being the chaser in certain things and start being the attractor. Stop being the person who chase relationships, chase money, chase all the things that you want, and be the person who lives in truth and clarity to receive that. Be aligned. It's time for you to start being aligned, my loves. All right, so we have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. I'm somebody who needs to hear that. It's time to heal your heart. And that takes you doing it. See how this person is taking the time and the focus to heal their own heart, to heal their own selves out of this karmic relationship, so they can become the phoenix. They can rise and get into their own mode, their mojo, get into who they are. Yeah, that's what the sun card is also telling you, that you'll start to be more happier once you release the thing that needed to go. needed to be released so you can go into your new phase with the Phoenix. Go into your new phase. You have a new mindset about certain things. You're changing, you're growing, you're evolving. That's why this, whatever this was, this karmic relationship no longer fits the person you're becoming. That's where you'll start to see the balances, the scale balancing again, I see someone at the bottom of the deck is, oh my God, someone is coming to confess their love or confess something to you, coming clean to you about what they did. Well, okay, whatever, like that, it does matter in the long run for their spiritual growth and changes. But for you, you're manifesting with your life. You're manifesting what you want in your life, so everything is coming into manifestation in its divine time. So the divine timing, also in that divine timing, you're gonna have to release certain things, and not ignore your intuition anymore. You've been feeling certain things, and the reason why you feel like you're having a lack of control over your life is because you have a lack of control over your emotions and your feelings and all this other stuff. Come back to you and get balance with you. Feel what really feels right to you and stick with that. It's time for you to shine like the sun you are. Okay? And when you start to let go and release what no longer needs to be held onto, you will find good luck. Sometimes you're tied to people who don't have good luck right now because they're facing a lot of karma. So, yeah, you're getting out of your outdated thinking. You're getting out of your head and into your body and into your life, being present. And that's a good thing, collective. If you would like to get your own personal reading, go ahead and message me. I would love to read for you. One more thing for my collective, please. I'm feeling something telling me to go to this deck. One thing for my collective, please, Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Yeah, big changes are afoot. Big changes are coming in, and you might get somebody who wants to come in and make big changes for you, with you, or for you, or whatever. But be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. I do see date here. You might be meeting someone new. Don't sabotage it by clinging on to the old. Okay, but yeah, like someone wants to give you what you deserve. That's what I'm seeing, but it might be too late for that, collective, because you're moving on to new mindset, new things. So, I love you. Peace, love, and light to you. I hope this resonates. That's confirmation. And I'll talk to you later. Private readings, I'm accepting them. Message me.